Anybody that loses a team that they love, I will respect it. I lost my hockey team. Atlanta Thrashers.
The Thrashers?
I love that. I used to go to those games all the time. I have an Ilya Kovalchuk bobblehead on my desk, and I actively root against the Winnipeg Jets. I hope that team never wins the Stanley Cup ever.
You're a great sports fan.
No
one went to an Atlanta Thrashers game.
I did with like Juan Arbeláez and Josh Ailman back in the day.
So you were fired up when Atlanta got a hockey team.
Oh yeah, if I would have grown up in Chicago, I would have absolutely played hockey.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I played lacrosse in high school.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I dig the flow with like the hair. I try to pull for the Blackhawks now that I'm up here.
Have you been to a Hawks game?
I have not. I would like to go see them play.
All right, Bueller, me and you, we're going to a Blackhawks game. What do you? Let me get that done.
I did like them, but they were really good when I was in college. You had Patrick Kane, Jonathan Toews. I think they had Hossa for a little bit. He was a former Thrasher. They are reviewing this. I think the longer they've been deliberating this, it's more likely it's going to get overturned. But then again, like you were saying, Carm, it might be inconclusive. The nose of the ball did look like it hit. Oh, it does stand.
Wow. You got to know replay. And replay just gets everything wrong. And basically, I think they just got that one wrong too. But okay. Way to go. Good job, Cleveland. So solid field position. You have the lead. You've got the football. 3:31 to go in the third quarter.
Jared Goff just looks sad on the bench with his hat on. Won't even look in the camera in the eye. Which I don't typically do a great job of myself. Let's see.
Baker,
what is he doing? Did he just fumble the ball?
I think he did.
My God.
He was trying to hand it to Nick Chubb.
Oh my God, that was so dumb.
I think they're going to get away with it. No, they are. Second down.
What the hell was that? It's like, please take this ball from me. Please take it, Chubb. No, I'm going to take it back. Oh, we tried to.
Oh, it came out.
It came out. Oh, I'm just going to have just a bunch of angry Rams just jump on me. Like, could you imagine being at the bottom of the pile with like Donald and like Clay Matthews and Brockers?
That was as much Chubb's fault as Baker's. He was like trying to take the ball from Baker's. That was real awkward. But either way, 2nd and 11, Browns keep it and not picking up much here. Chubb going down inside Rams territory. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. You gotta. I mean, you have to throw here, but like you gotta 3rd and 8. Okay, so do you look for Landry here? Do you try a slant with Beckham? I mean, do you go back to Harris? I mean, he rewarded you with a touchdown earlier.
I'm giving the ball to Chubb. It's the only guy I can rely on right now. Delayed handoff, Chubb. Like old school football.
I want a Chubb screen right here.
They're not going to Chubb.
He's
They're
blocking.
looking down the field, and that pass is way behind Jarvis Landry. That Baker's lucky he didn't throw another pick there because when you're that off target, a lot of times the defender is hanging out, but he wasn't on that one.
I mean, coming out of Oklahoma, he prided himself on accuracy, and it just has not. It hasn't been that today. I mean, 14 to 25. That's not Big 12. Like, you got to be over 60.
Well,
I can't do math. Maybe that is over 60.
14 for 25 is not over
60.
60.
That is like, that's 48. Okay. Maybe
it's not 48.
It's not 48.
It might be over 60 actually. Hold on. Let me pull the math up for you here.
56. There you go.
You think it's 56? Did you do that in your head?
Is that your final answer, Peeler?
14 divided by 25 is 56. That's correct. Good job.
Oh man.
Well, it's an easy one actually because 25 times 4, 14 times 4.
I mean,
that's how you get your 56.
I mean, I write for a living. They give me the numbers. Like, I don't look them up. If someone's like, "Oh, you want to convert this to percent?" No, I need the percent, or I'm putting that number in there, and you can figure it out.
Cody Woody, we see you. I'm a Rams fan here. I love your name. Albert, what's up, man? How are you? Hi, indeed. My name is Mark. This is John. We are FanSided. Sunday night, NFL Live. Happy to have you on board. Browns 13, Rams 10. I'm a Bears fan. He's a Falcons fan, as you can see.
Yeah, I've got my Julio jersey on.
I got my orange on. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
I haven't asked you this yet. How do you feel about the game tomorrow?
I feel like shit. Excuse me. Did I say that? No. I feel slightly optimistic that Mitchell Trubisky will play well and they get a dub against the Redskins on the road. But I'm not overly confident.
Well, I feel like shit after seeing the Falcons go down 3-20 at halftime, and looks like Keanu Neal tore his Achilles. It's great. So now we're gonna be just leaking like a sieve in the secondary. Just gonna be another season of 7-9 Jeff Fisher BS.
Yeah, well, that
doesn't help anybody. But the Redskins are terrible. I like you guys tomorrow.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want Mitchell Trubisky to go back in there, throw 3 touchdowns, 250 yards. Get one, take one in himself, just to just to ice it. Win by 10. I think you can win 30-20.
Okay.
Just basically get back to the basics. You got to remember, you are coming off a huge winning in Denver. Winning in Denver in September is not easy, even though the Broncos are terrible and they've been terrible since they won the Super Bowl. That is winning in Denver in September is so hard.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's I don't know what it is with that altitude and that time of year or whatever, but people are not ready for it, right?
No.
Yeah. A lot of people checking in on the chat right now. Love it when you check in on the chat. Let's see. Jonathan, put the phone. Don't know what that means. Miguel, go Browns from Norman, Oklahoma. There you go. Use Cohen more. He's electric from Cody, our guy. You're officially our guy, Cody. You go multiple chats in one night, you instantly become our guy. Whoa. Why are they unveiling Clay Matthews?
Clay Matthews Jr.
Oh, okay. I got it.
It's about time. Clay Matthews Jr. was an incredible player for the Browns back in the 80s.
Okay. I was like, what the hell is going on?
They were showing it earlier.
Okay, Goff to Brandon Cooks, complete. Out past the 50 into Brownie territory. That was very confusing for me. Number one, I'm used to Clay Matthews being on the Packers. Now he's a Ram, and he actually looks good in the uniform.
It does. Like you were saying, you've gotten used to Beckham being on the Browns. I've kind of gotten used to Matthews being on the Rams a little bit. Maybe it's because he played at USC, so maybe you're kind of more used to the LA sort of thing. But
right.
Yeah, he's a great Packer. I mean, they'll probably do something similar to him for that in Green Bay someday.
Yeah, he deserves it, no doubt. Do you guys show the game? No, we do not. We show us. I mean, you can, I suppose you can sort of see what's going on in the background there on the reflection.
Our buddy Ron Burt in the chat says Roquan is getting a pick 6 or something. Both of you will like tomorrow. I'm going to go with hell yeah. He is a dog and he's a bear. And me and Carm are big supporters of the Roquan Smith fan club.
That's true. And Ron, good to see you after tonight, after last night. It's a little college football action. Love that you're enjoying the NFL and the college. Look, there's a run up the middle to Gurley, who got tackled and needs to pull up his pants.
Pull up your pants, Todd.
Don't need to see the crack there, Toddy.
It's no good, Todd.
Todd.
Let's
get a belt. Let's get a belt, my brother.
Todd Gurley. We named my buddy Steve's cat after Todd Gurley, actually.
What's that?
We named my buddy Steve's cat after Todd. It's like, guys, we got a company name for this cat. So we named him after Todd Gurley.
What was the name?
Todd. We named my buddy Steve. We named his cat Todd after Todd Gurley.
Okay.
It wasn't really creative, but that's what we settled on.
I mean, there's some creativity there.
The guy's trying to maybe be a doctor.
Goff with all day, and that is complete. Down the middle, Cooper Kupp again inside the 20. Rams are driving here,
and we have reached the end of the third quarter.
What? Already?
This is just flying by. 13-10 Browns.
All right, who do we like here? Fourth quarter predictions, go.
Fourth quarter predictions.
I think the Rams are going to win this football game.
Me too. I think they're going to win 20-16.
20-16. Okay. So that means that the Rams are getting a touchdown, another field goal, and the Browns get one more field goal. That's how you get your 20-16, just to break that down for you, Bueller. I've got the Rams 24, the Browns 20.
I'd be on board with that too.
I'm going for entertainment in my predictions. That's why you want to stick around. FanSided Live, Sunday night, right here for you. Cody Woody's got 30-27 Rams. We'll take predictions on the chat here. Put on the game, losers. Luis, you think if we could put on the game, we wouldn't do that for you, Luis? Come on, man. You don't need to be calling me a loser. I don't have my ego can't handle that type of harassment.
I mean, you can call me a loser all you want. I mean, my team lost. It's like that's what losers do.
None of this loser stuff.
I still got my Georgia shirt on from yesterday because I gotta represent them dogs because they as hell, don't they?
Did you see on Instagram what happened to Mitch Trubisky?
No.
Can I tell you about this, Bueller?
I feel like I need to know right now.
Okay, so Mitchell Trubisky. Hang on a second. Let me get in my Instagram. How do I get in my Instagram? There we go. This is where I feel. Wow.
That is not Mitch Trubisky.
That is not Mitch Trubisky. That's never mind who that is. But good God.
I think I might know who that person is, but that's not Mitch Trubisky.
No.
That looks like that's Mitch Trubisky.
This is Mitch. So Mitch Trubisky of the Bears posted a picture on Instagram. Trubisky10. You can check it out. Looking forward to Monday Night Football. Hashtag MNF. At Bose. Hashtag Team Bose. Bose frames. So he's wearing these sunglasses, right? Because he's rocking the Bose. And then if you go into the comments, they just start crushing him. I mean, some of them are like, let's go. And then it's, don't suck. I'm still looking forward to actually throwing the damn ball for once. Please, please, please get back to 2018. I mean, this is his Instagram, man. He just posted a harmless picture.
I mean, like, he's what, like 25, 26? He's just got sunglasses on. It's a good picture. It's a
solid picture.
You know, I wish I looked that good in a photograph ever.
Try not sucking, Mitch. You better win, Biscuit. We could have had Mahomes. You're on my fantasy football team.
They got the double reverse going here. They get the ball to Woods, and he's going to get a first down.
Inside the 10, inside the 5.
Wow. Great play design there by Sean McVay. And in the chat, Cody Woody asks a really great question. Who is the greatest Bears quarterback ever?
The greatest Bears quarterback ever, without question, unfortunately, is Sid Luckman, who led the Bears to 4 titles in the 40s. But if we're going to advance past the 40s, then to me the answer is Jim McMahon, who won a Super Bowl with the greatest defense of all time. But that's how small that mountain is.
Yeah.
The other options are Jay Cutler, who went 52-52 and won 1 playoff game against a 7-9 Seahawks team. So I would almost argue that Josh McCown belongs in the picture if you're going to put Jay Cutler in the picture.
You might as well put Cade McNown and Shane Matthews. Rex Grossman took you to a Super Bowl, so he's probably in the top. He's probably the Mount Rushmore.
I suppose. I mean, Eric Kramer set some passing
records. Eric Kramer was pretty good.
Yeah, it's thin, man. Super, super thin, and they could have had Patrick Mahomes. Instead, they traded 3 draft picks to move up 1 spot to draft Mitch Trubisky. Hunter Armour's asking if we want more shots. I don't, but if you do, Bueller, that looked like a yes.
I think it's a yes.
More shots for Bueller.
I mean, win or lose, we still booze.
Win or lose, we still booze. I'm good. Thank you very much. This is an old man on this microphone. I don't live that dream on a Sunday night or a Friday night or a Saturday night.
So really any day that ends in day.
Rams sneaking for it, by the way. Did he get in? I don't think he did. We lost focus here for a second with the Trubisky. All right, go off down to the half-foot line, let's call it. Third and goal.
That is still a really good picture of Mitchell Trubisky. You know, something I think his grandma would be proud of, who I still believe he's driving the car.
Oh, 3rd and goal. We had a false start on the Rams. It's going to move it back.
Stupid. Why would you do that?
Stupido. Tu estupido. Here comes Verderam.
Verderam is coming in here.
You're leaving me, Bueller.
Leave me for
Bueller gone. Here comes the NFL Insider. I'm going to slide over. John Bueller, great job. You're the man. Shots out there for you, Bueller. Verderam, were you drinking out there? I know you were. What's in that thing?
It's a mystery.
Sierra Mist? Oh, mystery. I got it.
It's not Sierra Mist.
Not the Mist. You're going no computer, Verderam?
No computer.
Wow, just straight. Oh, touchdown Rams.
Goodness.
Cooper Kupp wide open on third and goal from the 6.
The disgraceful coverage there.
What have you been doing? How's it been? Did you miss me?
Finishing my column.
No, okay. What's the column going to be on?
Column is leading on Gardner Minshew and why the man is more than a mustache.
All right.
Touching on, got some nice stuff. Got a quote in there from Sterling Shepard, courtesy of Pat Leonard, New York Daily News, good friend of mine. He was
right.
down in the locker room, so he was relaying to me the scene down there. Whole bunch of stuff. Chiefs Ravens reaction. Emmanuel Sanders saying that the Broncos are in, quote, a world of suck. Strong quote by him.
Extra point is good. 17-13 Rams.
Whole bunch of stuff. Parting shot at Antonio Brown. I hope it's the last thing I ever write about him.
Where do we read this article?
You read this 2,000-word epic on fansided.com. Launches Monday morning at 6 a.m. And if you are following my Twitter feed, you'll see it on your Twitter feed.
You definitely have alcohol in that thing.
I should, but I don't.
Hot tea?
H2O, baby.
H2O. No,
H2O.
look at you hydrating up.
So,
Well, we got a 17-13 football game here, Matt. 12:48 to go.
don't threaten me.
Your thoughts?
No, look, the game's picked up since the first half. The first half was an effort by the NFL to put everybody to sleep. The second half has been entertaining. I thought the Browns really had momentum on the way when Carey picked off that pass midway through the third quarter or so. But as it turns out, they really weren't able to capitalize.
They weren't.
So
Yeah.
a missed opportunity, and now all of a sudden the Rams are winning.
I almost feel I just literally forgot about that interception. It was a huge play at the time.
It was enormous. It could have really turned the game, and the Rams were able to get the stop, get the ball back, score a touchdown. So I think look, either team can win the game. You feel good either way, but certainly Cleveland, it was a missed opportunity.
Arnie Purdon on the chat here. Purdon, I believe, is probably how he's pronounced it. It's rigged. Vegas controls who wins. Is Vegas pulling the strings right now, Verderam?
No, but that's how so many people really think that's the truth.
Who is writing back to who is? Let's go to Richard Cam. Is Richard doing the writing on these interesting theory army? No, you're not doing those. Who's writing this stuff? This is a very interesting theory, Arnie. Why do they always pick the New England Patriots? Very good point, FanSided. Whoever's writing the FanSided chat. Do you know who's writing the FanSided chat?
I don't.
Must be Hunter. I think it's Hunter.
I guess my point is, I've heard people say this over and over. Oh, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. Look, you think you could rig a football game? You know how hard that is?
It could be done.
How hard that is?
Hold, not a hold. You can rig that
Listen,
stuff.
I'm not saying you couldn't rig stuff like that, but in terms of, think about how many games in the NFL are one-score games, right? Drop pass here or there.
Sure.
Drop interception here or there. And by the way, if you're going to rig games, you're not going to have the team in Foxborough winning all the time. Right? You're going to spread the love around a little bit.
Yeah, spread. I know. Listen, these games are all above board. The NFL has way too much to lose, right? I don't think you need to think that. Now, as far as the NBA goes, perhaps they had a little bit of an issue there in the Tim Donaghy era.
A little bit. Listen, do I think that there is a wink and a nod from the NFL league office to say you protect the stars? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think there's
more than a wink and a nod? It's a rule book.
Well, but what I'm driving at is, do I think there are times where Brady or Rodgers or Mahomes is more protected than Nick Foles? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair enough. Kickoff into the end zone.
Do I think there's instructions from the league to make sure New England wins? No, I don't think that. I do not think that's ever been the case.
Do you think that the league creates things like Deflategate to get attention, even though in theory it might make the league look bad? Do they want the negative attention because any attention is good?
No.
Maybe the most ridiculous thing I've ever said.
Yeah, no. They have so much attention anyway. I think the NFL sometimes is incompetent, and these things just are products of being incompetent. No, I don't think so.
All right.
I don't.
Okay.
The NFL has enough attention. Look, how many people are probably watching this game right now? 20 million?
Quite a few.
Yeah. So
and we are just cutting. Well, you should be watching right along with us. That's the whole point of this. But if you don't have the game, then we'll tell you what's going on. And what is going on is 1st and 10 at the 25. The Browns have the football, handing it off to Chubb, who's grinding, keeping the feet moving, 1st down and more. Outside the 35, call it the 38-yard line, pick up a 13 on 1st down. That's the way to start it off here. for Cleveland, trailing by 4.
This is a big opportunity for the Browns, who, by the way, play the Ravens next week. You win this game, you go into that game fighting for first place in the AFC North. You lose this game, and then you go into Baltimore saying, we lose that game, we're down 2 games and a breaker. So you need to win this game for Cleveland.
Nick Chubb has been great all night long. And they go to him again, able to elude 1 tackle, able to lose another tackle, out past the 40.
He's been very hard to bring down at first contact.
I mean, this is and once he gets a little bit of room there, that speed starts to show too.
Yep. No, he can play. He can play at Georgia. He was a hell of a back. Got hurt, and we saw him drop. But there's no question about his ability. Look at that backfield.
There they are.
Sony Michel, Todd Gurley, and Nick Chubb. Not bad.
That is an NFL team, man.
And they didn't win a championship. That's incredible.
That's kind of ridiculous.
And they had quarterbacks in those teams too. It wasn't like they were without quarterbacks. All right, 2nd and 8 from the 40. And Mayfield, I think they wanted a screen there.
Rolling right, throwing down, and complete. Yeah, nice catch, Odell.
Gunned it into Beckham for 20 yards.
That was a tough play right there, man.
It's a nice catch. It's a good throw, too, on the move. The Browns in enemy territory, the plus side of the field.
Oh, that was a nice throw across his body.
Yep.
And a good catch. I don't know if you can live like that, but it looks super nice right there.
Yeah, sometimes you got to make a play.
1st and 10 at the 41, handoff Chubb dancing. He squeaks himself out.
Couple.
To 39. Call it 2nd and 8.
I'm all for playing out of the shotgun, and this isn't criticism of Cleveland, it's just in general. I don't understand why more teams don't get under center more often and run out of that format.
And because you can do play action, man.
And these running backs have no momentum out of the shotgun. They're just standing there.
And I play action. No matter how much NFL football has changed,
it always works.
It always works.
If you're running the ball well, it always works.
So here he's under center.
And he's going too tight to the left-hand side.
Fakes the handoff. Yep. Now looking to throw. Rolling right in trouble.
He's under major pressure. Flag down. And passer thinks he's complete anyway. It was caught outside of bounds. Flag was down right away.
I think it's a hold, right? Probs hold?
I think so. I didn't see the hold per se, but it looked like it was a jailbreak, and that usually means hold.
Pass was intended for Seals Jones.
No, it's legal formation.
Who got pushed at the boundary.
He did, but he's not going to get that call.
No.
So illegal formation on the Browns.
Officials having conversations. Freddie Kitchens is getting a lot of TV time.
Well, what they're saying now is, do you want to take the penalty? If you take the penalty, it's 2nd and 13. If you don't take it, it's 3rd and 8. Which one would you rather have?
I'd go for 3rd and 8.
So would I.
That's why they passed the big bucks for Ram. We can make that decision. We didn't wait. We didn't think about it. We didn't we didn't haw. We just went right for it.
I would take 3rd and 8 because I don't think there's
let's see what they do. They are declining. Yep. All right. Baker having a conversation with the referee. Now covering up his ear holes so he can hear the play coming in from the...
If you're the Browns here,
yeah,
you've got to try to be aggressive and pick this up. I mean, you can't start playing, well, if we don't score, if we don't pick this up, we get 5 yards, we kick a field goal. It's too long. You got to try and
3rd and 9 at the 40. Screen, trouble. Chubb
2 yards.
Lucky to get back.
I was going to say it was a nice play, but Chubb didn't just get to that point. He could have lost 5. I hate that call. Man, look, you know what? You've got this quarterback who you drafted 1st overall, who played very well last year. You throw the ball. You went out. You gave up a mint for Odell Beckham. You spent a fortune on Jarvis Landry. Throw the ball. I hate that call.
They're going for it, 4th and 9.
They better get it because if they don't, the Rams have great field position. I don't hate the call, but there's a huge play in the game. Obviously, got 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right.
Chubb in the backfield.
Yep.
Scott
hand off to Chubb, and he is going nowhere. Weddle hit him. What is that? What is that? That is an awful call. That is an awful. I don't care. I don't want to hear about, they might surprise him. That's brutal. You've got a quarterback who you took first overall.
Get him, Verderam.
Come on.
Get him.
What kind of crap is that?
I agree.
Got a quarterback that you took first overall, and your decision on 3rd and 9 is to call a screen, and then back that up on 4th and 9 with a draw. You just told Baker Mayfield, I have no confidence in you throwing the ball 10 yards down the field. That is nonsense. Get under the center, get in shotgun, whatever, and throw the ball on a play that's schemed for Beckham or Landry. There is no excuse in the world.
You just embarrassed everybody who's ever watched a football game, Freddie Kitchens / the entire Browns organization.
Just dumb. What is that?
Not good. No bueno.
It's just a ridiculous play call.
You know what?
Back-to-back plays.
You know what I don't like, Verderam? I don't like it when people try to be the smartest guy in the room. And right there, the Browns want to be the smartest people in the room. We're gonna outfox you. We're not gonna. Let's just do a nice standard drop back, run a dig, run it out. Give me a whatever you want to do.
Crossers, whatever. You know what? I get that if you're a team that doesn't have a good quarterback, wide receivers, you're saying, okay, maybe we got to trick them. You've got Odell Beckham. What are you doing? What are you? It's so dumb. That's like if Kansas City did that. You'd be like, what? Drop back and throw the football.
Who is running the ball for Kansas City these days?
Oh, Sean McCoy.
Right. Who's catching the ball for Kansas City these days?
Everybody.
Sammy Watkins,
Kelsey, Hardman.
How did Kelsey do today?
He had not 90 yards.
On my fantasy team, I haven't looked at the roster. I'm 0-2.
He's 3rd in the league in receiving.
He's been carrying the mail every week, man.
He's 3rd in the league. Watkins is 1st in the league, and Robinson's 17th in the league. So they're rolling.
Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the old fantasy as we wait for the timeout. ESPN.
I'm sure I got killed this week, which is fine. I'm 2-0. I should never have won last week. I had Breeze as my quarterback. He got hurt. But I was bailed out because I had the Pats defense scored 35 points against the Dolphins.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't happen every week. So
No, that does not.
But I'm sure I got plowed this week in fantasy. It was not it's not a great week for me, and Mike Evans went berserk. So, all right. 1st and 10, 9:14 to go. Rams at their own 38, and they're going to be a handoff here. Pick up about 4. So 2nd down and 6 as we come up under 9 minutes to go in regulation.
Dun, 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 dun.
Taking care of business?
No, it's getting smoked.
Jeez.
Again, 101 to 73.
That's a shame.
That's just really.
So Rams have a 2nd and 6. Rams score a touchdown here. The Browns are on life support. The Browns have to get a stop. Worst case, they can give up 3. And they're going to run a reverse to Cooks, and he's got the 1st down. He's down right at midfield.
All right.
So they will bring it down under 8 minutes now. Well, I'll tell you, they lose this game. Those 2 back-to-back play calls, they are going to get absolutely run into the ditch on the radio in Cleveland tomorrow.
I do have 2 Bears in the lineup this week playing tomorrow night, so I'm not dead yet here, Verderam.
Do they play offense?
Yeah, one of them does.
You're dead. Goff just got crushed.
I got the Bears D, too.
Well, that could help. That could be the saving grace. But who's your offensive player?
Tariq Cohn.
I do like him. He's underutilized. Boy, I'll tell you, Goff just paid the piper there. Boy, Garrett, they double-teamed him. It didn't even matter. He was screaming around the end. Clean hit, but he just crushed him from the backside.
Not allowed to do that. Landed on him. They didn't call it, though. 2nd and 10. Midfield.
They should never call it for the rest of the time.
I completely agree.
Dumbest rule on earth. You have to hit a guy, and you can't land on him.
Back all day again. Goff.
Oh, threw it into traffic. He's lucky it wasn't picked.
If that was a good throw, though, he should have had him. Cooks was open, even though he was in middle four Browns.
He didn't throw it hard enough. Kind of aimed it in there. It was Mayfield feeling dangerous on the sideline. 8:04 to go here. 4th quarter. And look, we're going to look at the plays, a little 3-by-1 action. And Yeah, he's lucky it wasn't picked. You know, they ran Cup on a short comebacker, a little stick route. They were trying to hold the defender, but that did not happen. So now, 3rd and 10.
He actually should. He just needed to sit down on that cut rather than move. Of course, that wasn't the play. All right, 3rd and 10 is an Indy.
He's got time. He's got all kinds of time deep down the field, and he's got him. He's got Reynolds for a gain of about 15 to the 35-yard line, and the Rams are suddenly in scoring position as we are under 8 to go.
Big smile for Josh Reynolds, the third.
There's a flyer. Wait, no. Did the Rams call timeout prior to that play?
That's very strange.
The Rams, they ruled there was a timeout prior to that play starting. And they just showed it, and
Oh, that sucks.
I don't know.
Sean McVay wasn't sure that he wanted to call it either. He was running and thinking and running and thinking, and then he turned to the official.
Smartest guy in the room.
Always. Nobody covers up his mouth and calls a play better than Sean McVay, I'll tell you that much.
He's immaculate with that. All right, so again now, 3rd and 10 from midfield, as the Rams only have one timeout, by the way. That could be a factor. And the Browns, who didn't blitz on the last 3rd and 10, we'll see if they do it this time. No, they're going to drop out. 4-man rush. They got more pressure, though, but Goff eludes. He's going to run. He's going to make a move. Man's down after a gain of 7. Flag.
I think they're going to get a personal foul in the end.
Late hit?
Maybe.
Boy, that would
Goff's acting like he was. He was on the ground and he got hit.
It was borderline. It was borderline.
That was impressive elusiveness right there by Jared Goff.
Sidestep.
I mean, that was not bad.
Garrett is elbows on knees at the moment waiting to hear this call. There's a group discussion.
That if I had a vote, I would vote no on any personal foul penalties here.
So would I. It was close. I'll say that. But I agree. I don't want to see a penalty. No foul. No foul. Picking the flag up. Oh, no. There's a hold on.
Hold on
what is going on?
Hold on the Browns declined personal foul accepted.
Okay. So there were 2 fouls in the play. Got it. My mistake.
That's huge.
Doing a little lip reading there and read it wrong. I thought you said there's no fouls. There's 2 fouls. So Eric Murray, the safety, gets called for defensive holding against Cooper Kupp.
That's not even a hold.
That wasn't even holding. That's a terrible call, but it was declined. And then Goff goes down, and they call a late hit on Whitehead. It was borderline, but it was
through the shoulder.
It was enough that you're going to get that call. You're going to get that call.
But it is so hard to play defense.
Oh, it's brutal.
You're moving forward. I'm trying to stop you. I'm a human being. I'm a football player.
You have no chance.
And now, oops, you're down. I can't hit you anymore. Yeah. Just you're taking away the
Goff will bootleg. Man's on the move again. Picks up 9. I miss the days when I was a kid in the 90s where, I'd be watching the game. It'd be like Dick Enberg and Bob Trumpy calling the game. And, John Elway would throw a pass. Derek Thomas would hit him like a good second after the ball went. And Trumpy go, that's good. Just got to let him know he's around. Yeah. You can just kill somebody in the. Now, look, I'm halfway kidding. I mean, obviously back then they called personal fouls too and everything. And it's good that they protect these guys more. But it does make for a slog of a game at times.
We need somewhere in the middle of that and then what we've got going on right now.
We really do.
But, 3rd and 1 here.
Yep. But they're never going back to that, ever.
No, they're not.
3rd and 1.
Browns were not ready defensively.
No, they weren't. And Goff's going to roll out and throw a bad pass.
There's going to be a flag somewhere here.
You would think, but there's not. 6:40 to go. If you're the Rams, you go for this.
No.
You kick.
Yeah. 4th and 1. You can make it a touchdown. Will only tie it up game. I'm kicking the field goal.
They go for it.
You do go for it and you get in, game over.
I'm wrong. They're going to kick. They're going to kick.
Zerline is on, and it was ugly earlier. My God.
It was. It was not good.
What was that?
Major fade to the right.
McVay and Goff having an interesting conversation.
Yeah, they did not look pleased.
Yeah.
They didn't look friendly.
What?
Yeah.
You, MF.
Yeah, pretty much. A couple MFs in there, I think.
Kick is...
missed it. But it's good. He got it.
He got it?
Right inside the upright.
Ooh, God,
that was... Right upright. That was an ugly kick. but he hooked it in. So 2013 with 6:37 to go, and Carl, I gotta tell you, this might be a drive this season in some ways for Cleveland, at least at this point. Certainly at this point, maybe down the road. I mean, this is a big game. You'll lose this game at home. You're 0-2 at home. You're 1-2 overall. You're going to Baltimore next week. Not an easy game.
Nope.
You could very well be staring at 1-3.
A lot of action, by the way, on the chat right now. We appreciate it. We're talking some fantasy stuff. SMO_OT. My team destroyed today, but I've got 2.8 points in 3 weeks for my tight end spot. I feel you. Gurley costed me the best comeback in my fantasy season from Ryan. Brian Bauer, I see you, my friend. Rams going to lose, bro. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Just kidding. They can't stop the Rams on offense. Miami's going to go 2-14. That's optimistic there, my friend. We got them at 0-16 over here at fansided.com. Trevor, oh, wow, you guys are becoming friends on here. I love it. This is great. Odell needs to go crazy now from Sebastian. He does. We could use some crazy Odell. But it's look, you got 6:40 left. You go down the field. 6:40 left. Can you go down the field one time, Baker? But you're right for Ram. You 1-2 going to Baltimore.
I'll tell you right now.
Season could slip away real quick.
In my column, Stacking the Box, every week, it's the same format.
Is that a podcast too?
It is a podcast. So as you can see, get it.
Is Josh Jill on that podcast?
First of all, this thing's in the way.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful looking sweatshirt.
Let's get the damn graphic up there, huh?
Well,
I know our guys are top rate behind the scenes, but I feel like this game might have put somebody to sleep to switch.
No, I don't. Well, we can go to Richard Cam. I don't think he's sleeping. Let's go to Richard Cam and see what's going on out there. Perhaps Richard has actually left the building. Now I'm starting to believe that maybe he has left the building, which is a little disconcerting. Go ahead.
Every week when I write this column,
yeah,
which I've written for a couple of years now, I write one of the sections is info learned this week, and so I try to always do something on Sunday night. I will tell you right now my takeaway from this game. They lose this game is because of that asinine play calling throughout the whole night. But that 3rd and 9 and 4th and 9, to me, that is a microcosm of what's happened in this game.
That was bad. That was bad.
I mean, I just don't understand. Look, John Dorsey's got to be going out of his mind right now in a box somewhere. I mean, you put all this offensive talent on the field, and you're just playing the safest, most scared game. Let him throw the ball. And if he throws a pick, then it's on him. But my God, throw the ball. Take a shot. And with 6:37 to go, they're going to have to do exactly that if they want to win.
Kickoff is on the way. They bounce it. It's picked up at the 8-yard line. Running it back and going to be lucky to get out to the 25. Now we got a flag, and everything just went bad. And
man just went through like a kicking net and the 3 people on the sideline and all that to have something not count.
That was good. Good, solid kickoff entertainment right there as Damian Ratley got tied up a little bit in the kicking net. Good effort there, buddy.
Man did all he could.
He gave it his all. Here comes Baker.
How dangerous is he feeling?
How drunk is Cleveland right now?
Drunk.
I mean...
Drunk.
You ever been to a pregame Browns...
I have. I know you have.
Mike, we should check out that fan-sided video if it's still out there somewhere.
I'll tell you what. The craziest pregame.
What was that guy's name?
I don't know.
That idiot who I loved.
I have been to a good amount of games at different stadiums. Pregame. My favorite tailgate is the way it smells is Arrowhead. The food is incredible. I've been to the New England tailgates. Okay, not bad. You get some seafood there, which I like.
Okay. Browns started at their own 10, by the way. 90 yards to go, 6:29 left.
But the craziest one, and I don't think it shocks anybody who's ever been there, Buffalo is just
oh my God,
unbelievable. It's funny. It's great, man. Oh, Baker just got ragdolled by Donald. Him and Donald and Clay Matthews basically had a meeting at the 2-yard line.
You know, Bueller was making this point, and maybe you have too, and I think a lot of people are right now. It's not rocket science, but stop holding on to the football for 10 hours, dude.
Get rid of the ball.
I mean, come on, man.
Well, NBC put up a graphic that and this was a handful of plays ago, so maybe it's not accurate anymore, but on plays where he's held the ball for 2.5 seconds or more, he's 2 of 12 for 11 yards.
Right. It's cool that you believe in yourself. That's great, but we have to have some reality checks.
Now it's 2nd and 17. They're gonna run. They get a nice little run out to the 10 or whatever, but third and long.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'm not kidding. I'm gonna be apoplectic if they don't throw this ball past the first down mark.
I think they're going to.
I mean, my God, if you don't do it now, what is even the point? Just punt and move on with it.
Aaron Donald, 27 pass rush snaps. He's got a sack, 1 hit, 4 QB hurries. Those stats aren't remotely representative of the damage that guy's been doing all night.
He's been in the backfield the entire game, even on runs or anything else. Now, you got 3rd and about 10.5. They got 3 wide up top, tight to the left. Okay? And Mayfield's going to drop back. He's got all kinds of time. He's taking he got sacked again. There's all the time in the world. Clay Matthews hit him. And they are now punting out of their own end zone as we come under 5 minutes.
See, this is where...
And I'm with you right there. Throw the ball. I mean, we had all day. I don't care if there's coverage. You got to know that you got Matthews and Donald coming after you, Fowler. Get rid of it.
Drive started at the 10. It ends at the 1.
I hate to call them.
Odell looked like he was open.
Man, I didn't think he was. What are you doing running 3 verts here? I mean, what is... it's awful. Run a mesh concept. Run levels. Run flood. Run something. What is that? You need 10 yards. You don't need 40. Look, man. This loss is every bit on the coaching staff to lose this game. I'm not saying Mayfield's playing great. I'm not saying, but my God, what are you doing?
Ooh, he's lucky he didn't rip his knee apart on that one.
Well, yep, his foot didn't get caught, which is good.
Clay Matthews tackling Baker Mayfield Baker didn't see him, and he was tackling him low, and that could have been a knee, but I think that ended up fine. If you are going to run 3 verts, as you put it, football man, throw it to one of them. Pick one and give it a shot.
I'm not even disagreeing, but my point is, 3rd and 10. Why are you running verticals down the field? Like that's a good play. 1st and 10, 2nd and short. You need to run a concept. Do something. I don't care. Run a leak concept. Do anything. Don't just sit there and run 3 guys straight down the field and then run a little cross underneath. If that crosser's not open, you're done. And he wasn't open.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. It's time to check in on the chat. Baker watched too much Kyler this afternoon from Scott Allen. LOL. That's not a bad take right there. Yeah. Who would you rather have, Baker or Lamar Jackson? FanSided's asking that question.
I don't know. I still say Baker because I saw him play so well last year, and I'll be very blunt. I don't know that I believe in Lamar Jackson as a passer. I think he's an incredible athlete. He certainly has a very big arm. I think he's improved. But I sat there. I watched every throw he's made this year. I watched the Arizona game. I watched the Kansas City game. I saw part of the Miami game. And I was impressed. But today against Kansas City, threw the ball 43 times for 250 some odd yards.
He was 22 of 43.
I mean, that's not...
No, he didn't have a good day.
And a couple of those were heaves that just fell in a guy's arms. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't think he's going to consistently beat you from the pocket. Baker has proven that he can. That being said, look, at some point here, I mean, the coaching staff's got to turn him loose a little bit. This is nuts. And some of it does fall on him, but some of this is also just the play calling is awful.
Jacob Gilman writing in, if I'm going to try to win, it's Lamar. And then I don't understand the rest of this. If I'm 3rd strong and getting paid the same no matter what, Mayfield. I don't know what that means, but I get the first part of...
I, too, don't know what that means.
Yeah. But, hey, we're learning. We're involved. We're living this dream. Game ain't over. You got to get a stop, get the ball back, and punch it in the end zone. It's been done before.
It has been done before. That is true. All right, well, here we go.
Hand off to Gurley, and he's tripped up. We're going to lose yards. Good job by the Browns defense right there. 2nd and call it 11. Clock running. 4 10 to go here. Cleveland has all 3 of their timeouts left. I would assume that you would try to save all of those. Freddie Boom Boom.
Yeah, if they can, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if they get a first down here, then you got to start thinking about using him, but you're not going to do it right now.
Yes, I would totally agree. You got 3:15 counting, 2nd and 12.
This is where every team should have a clock management specialist who understands math.
Yep.
Josh Gill peering in on the FanSided chat. Now leaving.
Gurley
up the middle.
And he's got 9.
Oh, boy.
So 3rd and 3, and we are going to come under 3 minutes lost this timeout.
Nikola wants to sock us in the face.
Yeah, you come on over and hit me.
Bring it on, Nikola.
And by the way, Nikola, I don't blame you. There are days I like to punch myself in the face. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm not on board. But
I mean, we're not about violence here, Nikola. Come on, man.
If the man wants to hit me or you, I say, listen, fair is fair. If the man makes a trip to Chicago, he gets the deck.
I want to know the reason for why you want to hit me in the face, if you really want to hit me in the face.
That's probably some opinion.
I'd love to know which one that you disagree with there.
3rd and 3 for the Rams, and if they pick this up, the Browns are in trouble. And Goff, play action, throws.
Intercepted! Because they take it to the house. Oh, he gets tackled by his own guy.
Ran his own guy, but a huge pick. Huge pick.
And quite frankly, Matt Verderam, you're up 7. You are running clock. I don't know if the wisdom there of putting it in the air. 3rd and 3, you got Todd Gurley. Why not just give the ball to one of the best running backs in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 3 certainly could if he just ripped off. But I got to be honest, that's a throw he's got to make.
He was heavily covered.
Well, no, but if you look at that, Schubert there got his hands on the ball. He was well in front of Woods, 5-6 yards.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to go over the top of him there. I'm not saying it's a really easy throw, but it's a throw that if you're an elite level quarterback, you make.
Well, he faked the handoff to Gurley, and then Gurley was wide open right at
Also true. Goff didn't do a great job there, but now the Browns get new life and an opportunity to change the narrative on this evening, which so far has been the offense has just not been up to snuff. A little toss play out to Chubb, and it's stacked up a couple.
Smothered at the 45. Clock running here, 2:35. They probably get at least 1, if not 2 plays off here before the 2-minute warning. 3 timeouts.
Chris Hayes says Cook's having a good game.
He's
played very well.
Yeah, no question.
Played very well.
No question, Matt. No question.
Brandon Cooks has been a very good player who's been on 3 teams already.
It's
kind of wild.
I've always liked him. Dude knows how to get open.
He can play. He's a very good player.
Hands have always been solid. All of it.
2nd and 8 from the 45. Cleveland's on 45. So we are approaching the 2-minute warning here. And Baker's going to get sacked. That was not his fault. He had no time. Flag down. Flag. I don't know what the flag is.
You can add on a hold here.
Could be defensive hold. I didn't see the flag near the pocket. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. I just didn't see it.
You're right. I didn't see it in the backfield either. Could be
legal
hands to the face. Defense.
Wow, it's a huge one. You go from 3rd and 20, close to it, to 1st down and 10.
That's 2 huge breaks for the Browns right now.
Wow. Well, it goes against Taylor Rapp, the rookie safety, and let's see get a good call.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me.
He didn't even touch him. It's got to be they had to have set the wrong number. If that's on him, that's one of the worst calls I've ever seen. He didn't even touch him.
I mean, that's where we do think that Vegas said the fix may actually be in with that call. Good God. 1st and 10 at the 50.
That is terrible.
Baker rolling right, looking right, still rolling, and he throws out of bounds. So
I'm guessing Twitter's not going to be agreeable to that call. That has to be. If that's not on somebody else and they screwed the number up, that is horrific.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. It's over. Baker Mayfield should not play in the NFL. Annalise Battaglione. I don't know if we're going that far there.
I wouldn't take it that far. It's aggressive.
Gronk is checking in. What's up, Gronk? Baker is still a boy.
Fair enough.
That's
I feel
good.
About that,
good hatred right there.
I do like a little smack talk. That is good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Chris Hayes, Cooper, and Woods are doing pretty well too.
He had nowhere to go, by the way. He could have thrown underneath, I guess, but minimal gain.
No, he was smart to throw it away.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
He throws it away and then he stares at the defender who bumped him a little bit. You should settle the hell down, Baker.
You know what you should do? You should score a point. Because right now they have 13 points here.
You are a little cocky pain in the ass at times.
I mean, he has not been good, both in this game and in general this year. They need a scoring drive right now. And look, like I said, I mean, it's going to be a two-horse race. If the Browns can get rolling in the AFC North, Pittsburgh's terrible without Roethlisberger. The Bengals are rebuilding. I'm not going to sit here and crush them. And a
movement on the offensive line.
Left guard there, Petonio. And it's going to be second down and 15. A $1:54 to go. Now, it has to be said, Browns have all 3 timeouts.
Expert JK saying Baker is good. O-line is trash. Thoughts, Verderame?
It's not a look. I like Baker. I think he is good, and I do think the O-line has been a major problem. And coming into the year, you knew that might be the Achilles heel. The LA fam says Baker is ass. Hey, man's blunt about his opinion.
Second and 15 at the 45. Baker is ass. Back to pass. Ass. Screen pass. Lucky it wasn't picked off.
It was ruled incomplete. Now, lucky it was incomplete. Yep. They would have lost 5 yards.
And that's multiple times they've done that today, by the way.
I just do not get it. I don't like. What are you doing,
Freddie Kitchens?
Well, all right. So here, let's go back. And I'm wrong all the time, but this is one I feel like I might be right on. We talked earlier in the game, right at the beginning of the game, the experience part of this.
I think he dropped that on purpose.
Probably a smart move. The experience part of this is showing up right now. They are just so bottled up. They're just like terrified to take a chance. Mayfield finally.
Third and 15 complete to Jarvis Landry with room to run. Inside the 30 to the 27.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing if you're a Cleveland fan. Finally, Baker just takes a 5-step drop and fires one on schedule. And Landry was wide open. The Rams were probably taken aback by the fact it wasn't behind the line of scrimmage.
He didn't have a lot of time there either and did a great job getting rid of it.
He moved up, he shuffled his feet, and give the Browns credit. That was what I think the offense should be built on, which is these intermediate concepts. They hand off to Chubb. Okay, fine. He gets a yard and a half. Got all 3 timeouts. We should use one here.
Coming up on a minute, 1:05. That's correct. You should use one here.
Why
Hello.
are they not calling timeout? You can't take him with you, guys. What are they doing?
Freddie Kitchens.
Again,
you don't know what you're doing.
This is 20 seconds. They've just blown off this clock.
Back to pass, 2nd and 7. Over the middle. Complete down to the 10. Complete to the 10. Here we go.
And a flag. And I have a feeling it's going to be
now they're calling time.
I think it's a hit on Donald put on him.
Really?
I think Donald hit him in the face.
That would be a factor, not a huge factor because it would just take it down to the 5, but it would matter. Pass was complete to Damian Ratley, and then you're right, it is a personal foul on Aaron Donald. So down to the 5 we're going to go. Donald pleading his case, but that's not how it's going to work.
Hit him right in the helmet. I saw it in real time.
Oh, come on, man. He's just following through.
He hit him in the helmet, man. I hate the rule sometimes because it's incidental and all this, but he hit him right in the helmet.
Well,
By the way, the Rams get the ball back here. They have 1 timeout. So the timeout festival earlier is costing them.
Well, we'll see if they get the ball back here. I can see Baker and company running some odd plays at the goal line and have this not work out.
Oh, yeah, that's in play.
1st and goal at the 5. I believe we're at the 5. Yep. No, just inside the 5. Call it the 4.5-yard line. And for accuracy purposes.
So Chubb is going to go out wide to the left. They got 3 receivers wide right.
Empty backfield. Baker back to
Rams
pass.
ran an all-out blitz, and he just threw it out of bounds.
Okay. 2nd down. Okay. I don't mind a little play here to Nick Chubb for the record, but you better do it now. Don't wait till 4th down.
Timeouts, yeah. Hey, here's a question. By the way, if they'd run a quarterback draw here, it was walked in the end zone.
That was not a bad throw. Took a chance and
the throw was fine. Fine. And by the way, I was wrong. He would have probably gotten stuffed. They closed it pretty quickly.
2nd and goal here.
If they score a touchdown here, do you go for 2?
No,
I don't either. Not in this spot. The offense struggles.
I don't have the guts to do stuff like that yet. Maybe you should. Rolling right. Baker looking right. Pass is deflected and incomplete.
I got to tell you, and there's no flag. I thought the Rams were in the neutral zone on that play. It didn't affect the play 'cause it was coming backside, but I thought he was in the neutral zone.
By the way, thanks to everybody checking out the chat, the FanSided Live football action on this Sunday night. Please check out our podcast action as well. Mine is On the Mark. On the Mark with Mark Carman. You can find it anywhere you find your podcast, iTunes, Spreaker. And this is Matt Verderam, and he does Stacking the Box. As you can see the branding right there. Hey, there it is with Josh Gill and Jeff Schwartz on Stacking the Box.
Go to the iTunes, subscribe, leave a like, leave a rating, leave a comment. Follow us on Twitter. It's a good time every Tuesday. Mayfield dropping back, third and goal, and
incomplete, deflected off the hands of the tight end, off the crossbar, fourth down.
And this is it. Fourth and goal, 33 seconds to go.
And for also, everybody, please subscribe on YouTube, as we will be doing games every Sunday night. So you will get a reminder that we are on, and not just NFL games. We do college football sometimes, and we also do a ton of NBA work. So please subscribe on YouTube and tell a friend, tell a family member, and we'll put you in our will. And we appreciate it. 20-13 here.
Any of you people in my will. That said, we'd appreciate it.
I will. Of course, Verderam's got all the dough around here. So that's, the way it is. But I'm working on it, team.
People I put in my will to, I'm going to have to apologize to them.
Uncle Bill's going to be upset?
That's right.
Your daughter's going to, Maisie's not going to love her father anymore?
What do I care? I'm dead at that point.
No.
All right, fourth and goal, 33 seconds ago. The Browns are going over things. Although Maisie turning 2 years old.
2 years old. Way to go, Papa Verderam.
That's right. 2 years old.
Who's more mature, Maisie or me? What do you got?
Maisie, no offense.
Chris Hayes, I'm going to be pissed off if Chubb scores. So I take it you're a Rams fan.
Man's worried about fantasy sports here.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I missed that. Thank you.
I will.
Big trouble here.
Guess that the Rams will bring pressure.
All right, so it's receivers 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Timeout on the. There's a timeout.
Timeout Rams.
Where? On the field. That's for you, Bears fans.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
You guys still doing that air raid siren?
I think that went away, and the timeout on the field went away. If you've never been to a Bears game, the PA guy who's now retired used to say, "There's a timeout," and then the crowd would yell, "Where?" On the field. I don't know why that was funny, but it just was.
Every crowd has their thing.
Yeah, that's what
cool.
they do in Chicago.
I know Kansas City, so it's like, that's the Kansas City Chiefs, and then the whole place explodes first down. Or during the anthem, home of the Chiefs.
Let's see. What's going to happen here, team? Elijah says OBJ in the corner or Chubb up the gut. I don't. Okay.
My guess is they're going to run a pick play.
Eric Harrison, you're funny. I want to like the Browns, but just can't.
God
damn, throw the screen from Shanika.
I am guessing it's a pick play, and I'm guessing that the Rams are going to bring some pressure.
4th and goal. Inside the 5. Trips receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Baker in the gun. What do we got, Baker? Looking, rolling, deep trouble. Lofts it. It's an interception. Ball game over. Wow.
That's all she wrote.
Not Baker's fault, by the way. Had to put it
up.
No,
he had to get rid of it. No time. And they didn't blitz, but they got pressure immediately.
Yeah.
Immediate pressure, and with only 2 timeouts, they cannot stop the clock enough. So, look, we're going to get the replay here, but the reality is Fowler gets a great pass rush off of Robinson, and then Matthews gets pressure. No, Baker had no chance. That's not on Baker. That's on the offensive line. Just a terrible job.
Good effort, by the way.
That's it.
In the corner by Damian Ratley trying to come up with it, but could not get her done.
Yep, did all he could.
And that means that the Los Angeles Rams will improve to 3-0, and the Browns will slip to 1-2 with a day with the Ravens coming up.
There are a lot of undefeated teams.
Well, let's do
a lot of them. Like normally after 3 weeks, you're down to a couple, maybe 3. C9 Walrus says, "Bro, I'm at the game and everyone is booing." Well. Yeah, that'll happen.
Bruh, I appreciate you checking us out while you're at the game. The Bills are 3-0. The Patriots are 3-0. That's 2. The Chiefs are 3-0. So you have 3 in the AFC.
Yep.
The Cowboys are 4-0. That's 4. The Packers are 3-0.
The Cowboys are 3-0.
I mean, what'd I say?
You said 4-0.
That
would have been quite a trick.
So 3-0, there's 4.
Yep.
Packers are 3-0. That's 5.
Yep.
We're going to count the Lions,
Yeah,
2-0-1.
undefeated.
All right.
6.
And
The
then
Rams and
you
the
got
Niners.
the Rams and the Niners, so 7 and 8.
It's a quarter of the league is undefeated. It's a lot of the league after 3 weeks.
That's good math there, Brother Ram.
It's a lot. Do it again. Now, the Chiefs and Lions play each other next week.
So that'll take
you
out
would
one
imagine-
undefeated.
Unless
Well-
the Lions go for another tie. The Bills and the Pats, another game where one of them's going down, you'd imagine. So you will start to knock off some of them, but it's a lot of teams sitting undefeated.
Thank you for checking out the chat tonight. Matt Verderam, at Matt Verderam. My name is Mark Carman, at the Carm. On the Mark. Amazing podcast with yours truly, Mark Carman. We got some baseball talk for you tomorrow and football. My guy Des Clark of the Chicago Bears. Some Ken Rosenthal and Matt Verderam with Jeff Schwartz and Josh Gill, which is an awesome Stack of the Box podcast that you should check out as well. There they are. All right. Thanks for watching tonight. Congrats to the Rams. Cleveland, your first time on Sunday Night Football in 11 years. You made it interesting, but you were Cleveland in the end. We'll see you next time.